Hey, if you love fudgy flourless brownies, I have the perfect recipe for you. And these brownies have a special ingredient, which if you've clicked on this video, you probably know what it is. Drum roll, please. These brownies have chickpeas in them, and I know you're like, what? Chickpeas are savory, chickpeas go in hummus, but I'm telling you, chickpeas make these brownies. They make them so fudgy, they make them so decadent, they make them really, really delicious. And trust me when I say, you will not even know there are chickpeas in them. You cannot detect a chickpea at all. You're going to love this recipe. All of the measurements with the time and temp is on my blog, thetoastedpinenut.com. I'm linking down below in the description box. And without further ado, let's make these chickpea brownies. So the first thing you're going to do is drain and rinse your chickpeas. I just use canned chickpeas, put them in a colander and rinse them underwater. Use your hands to kind of toss them around, make sure they all get nice and rinsed. Turn off the water, give them a little shake, and then we're going to transfer all of those chickpeas right into our food processor. We're also going to add our agave nectar. You can also use honey or maple syrup if you prefer. I'm using melted refined coconut oil, an egg, a splash of vanilla, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt. We're putting all of this in our food processor, and it is as simple as putting it in your food processor and turning it on, and that is how you make the brownie batter. I mean, how easy is that? So we're going to process it for about 1 minute until the ingredients are nice and smooth. Then we're gonna fold most of the chocolate chips in. I like to reserve some chocolate chips just to sprinkle on top and make the brownies look nice and pretty. So fold most of the chocolate chips in with a rubber spatula. And then grab a square pan. I like using an 8x8 square pan. If you use a 9x9, it's just gonna be more of a thinner brownie and you're gonna cook it for a little less. So line an 8x8 square pan with some parchment paper, pour the batter right into that pan and smooth it out across the bottom. Then we're gonna sprinkle the remaining chocolate chips on top. We're gonna bake them for about 18 to 20 minutes. You wanna make sure the top no longer appears wet, and when you give the pan a shake, you don't want it to be jiggly in the center. Once the brownies are looking good and baked, pull them out of the oven and allow them to cool completely. I like to take a knife just to loosen up the sides and then pull up the parchment paper, place it on a cutting board, and then you can cut right into them. All right, now we get to do my favorite part, which is do a little taste test. So cheers. Oh my God, so fudgy, so gooey. I don't taste any chickpeas at all. So chocolatey and delicious. I could totally see making like a brownie sundae with this with some vanilla ice cream and a drizzle of chocolate. It would be so good. Another bite. It's so good. These brownies are delicious. You have to make them. You have to let me know what you think. I love them. The full recipe is linked down below in the description box. You can find it on my blog, thetoastedpinenut.com. And that is it for me today. I am Lindsay. Come hang out with me on Instagram at thetoastedpinenut, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.